gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about Pakistan and the dubious role it's playing in the subcontinent. The first thing we must remember that it is not Pakistan alone that is playing a dubious role. It is also the Americans. And I would say the Americans are the greatest instigators. To cut a long story short, I think there has been a secret military pact signed between Pakistan and the United States a few days back, and I think yesterday the Pakistan cabinet gave its approval. Now, we do not know what that secret military pact is and what it says, but obviously, a military pact means that Pakistan will be an ally of the United States. Pakistan, as you know, plays a double game. It's also great friends with China, and almost 70% of the military equipment at the moment is from China. But they haven't lost their love for America, and America also respects them because they are a nuclear power. They may be poor, they may be destitute, they may be having very little reserves in dollars left, but all said and done, they are a nuclear power, and that itself gives them a lot of status. So the Americans are keeping that in mind, and they have now opened the lines of communication once again to Pakistan. They have been friends with Pakistan right since 1954. You remember when Pakistan became a member of the Baghdad Pact and the Southeast Asian Treaty Organization. This was ostensibly to fight the communists, but Pakistan had no such intention, and all they used was the weapons against India, where they fought 4 wars. The American bias was there in the 65 war also and in the 71 war also, where Richard Nixon went one step further and ordered the American 7th Fleet to establish a bridgehead in East Pakistan to facilitate help to the beleaguered Pakistan army. It didn't work out because Indira Gandhi invoked the 20-year security pact with Russia, and once that had been invoked, the Soviet submarines came in, the nuclear powered ones, and they tacked onto the 7th Fleet, and that was the end of the American plan. But they were supporters of Pakistan, and they have been so all the time. From the American point of view, I can say that they cannot allow Pakistan to go out of their orbit because it's got great strategic importance. It is also the pathway to China, and the Americans need a wire media person who can intercede for them on their behalf with China. Why? Because they're very scared of China, and now they would like that China and America can be in step together and dominate the world. And Pakistan is one of the ploys through which they can do it. Of course, India is having a strategic relationship with the United States, but India has not joined NATO. India has not signed a military pact with America, and that point has to be noted. In other words, India is sitting on the fence because we have not condemned Russia, we are trading with Russia, and at the same time, India is enemies with China. The Chinese are enemies of India and they are bolstering up Pakistan. And I think this pact, which has been signed, the secret military agreement with Pakistan and the United States, basically must have had the tacit approval of the People's Republic of China. So, gentlemen, Pakistan is now having the cake and eating it also. I think it's a military coup in a way which has taken place that the Americans should have come back to Pakistan and they have signed this pact. Nobody really knows whether it's a rumor or no, but there are omens, portents, which show that this secret pact has been signed. And since it is secret, obviously nobody knows about it. So As far as Pakistan is concerned, it's a lifeline they have got, and they have always got a lifeline. It's nothing new. Even after Pakistan broke up into two, they got the lifeline from America. Then they had the lifeline when Reagan was the president. When the Russians had gone into Afghanistan, Pakistan became the frontline state of America to face Russia. Even now, Pakistan is supplying weapons to Ukraine, and the Russians can't do anything much about it. And China is their friend. So it's a very hodgepodge situation all over the world, and nobody really knows what's going on, what's not happening. As far as India is concerned, I think this development is very bad for the Indians. Because India is basically friendless in its own region. In the north, we have the massive Chinese as opponents, and in the west, we have Pakistan, a nuclear powered state, also in opposition to India. Bangladesh is there, but it's not a friend the way a friend should be. Otherwise, there won't be those anti Hindu riots in Dhaka where the temples of the Hindus are burnt. As far as Burma is concerned, which is again having a contagious border with India, the Burmese are more friendly to China. So, given a choice between India and China, Burma will choose China. Sri Lanka is already in the pocket of the Chinese, and they have leased the Hambota port to China for 99 years. You can American India or any other country can't do anything about it. And now Saudi Arabia and the UAE are pumping billions of dollars into Pakistan, basically because they have a feeling that Pakistan is an Islamic country and we must help Pakistan. But let us wait and see, gentlemen, because as the saying goes, the taste of the pudding is in its eating. America may have signed the secret pact or whatever it is, but Pakistan is an unreliable ally as far as America is concerned. If you remember, when the battle in Afghanistan was on, there were two factions there, and one of the Haqqani factions was being supported by Pakistan. And what were they doing? They were killing American soldiers. And it was only Donald Trump who realized the perfidy of Pakistan, and he said so. But then he got defeated in 2020, and Biden's got different ideas. If I remember correctly, Biden has also sanctioned upgradation of the F-16, which Pakistan had got years back, and they have already sanctioned a couple of millions of dollars for that. India must change its policy. Rigidity will not help, and the only place where we can make a progress is China, and that is after you had a border settlement. As the situation is now, most of the aces are stacked against India. And this particular thing which has happened in Pakistan, the signing of this secret pact, military pact, I think is something India should worry about. We are friendless in the region, and we have a lot of Mir Jafars and Jai Chands in our ranks who go abroad and denigrate the Indian state, the republic, and the Indian prime minister. You all know who those gentlemen are. So, with such a situation, India has to live in this environment and face up to it. And I hope the Indian army can do it, but it's not going to be easy. Gentlemen, I will say goodbye now. Please do subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and come back for more. Jai Hind, glory to India. God bless. Thank you.